Okay. I have my worry stone. God said, come as you are. They say don't stay. Welcome to my channel. So I can just start. What's going on? My name is Precious. I am... Who am I? What's going on, everybody? Who am I? Go, just talk regular. Do I talk in my accent? Do I talk normal? Okay, just whatever. Hello. This is have to be the hardest thing I ever do. Wow. Okay, we are going out on a whim here, and I'm going to tell you about myself, tell you about my channel, tell you about my TikTok, my Facebook, everything, because yeah. My name is Precious. I was born and raised in St. Thomas, Virgin Islands. VI in the building. 340. How I get into coloring? It was maybe about 2 years ago. I counted now because my daughter is... Okay. I took my daughter on a Disney cruise for her 5th birthday, and when we got off the cruise, we went to Walmart, and I could remember this just like yesterday. I saw oh, you know, I should just show you what I got from Walmart. This is what I got from Walmart. It was a case, and you could color the case. Inside the case is markers and coloring books. So this is how it looked. It didn't come with color pencils. My daughter put color pencils in it, but I saw this and I was like, oh, I should get this, you know, like it probably be relaxing to like start to color and do what have you. So I got it, come back home now, and I started coloring a little bit in and out, but you know, life gets busy and I just really wasn't into it. And then one day, I think I started like getting into TikTok. So I was like, oh, let me go live and color on TikTok. So I went live coloring on TikTok. And then like while I was coloring live on TikTok, I saw a few people on TikTok like actually coloring with some nice markers. I'm like, oh, I need to get a piece of that. Like, what can I do to get those specific markers? So when I looked into it, apparently there's a bunch of different kinds of markers, and I had no idea. So the ones I had gotten from Walmart, water-based markers, and the ones that all the girlies use is alcohol markers, and this is 180 markers. Now I've been coloring for over 1.5 years, and this is my first biggest set ever. I got into coloring. My first set of markers was Ohuhu, and I was so stressed, had so much anxiety about which marker brand I was going to choose. There's so many out there. So I was like, you know what, I can just order this one. I found Coloring with Coco. She suggested Ohuhu. Everybody was saying Ohuhu. It was like a battle between like 3 or 4 of them. So I was just like, you know what, let's just go with it. Fine. I used the markers reach, and I was like, I opened the markers, I'm like, where's the red, where's the black? Like I was just looking for like those basic like primary colors. I saw somebody else like, they was like, oh, you ordered the pastel markers. I say, here we go. So basically I ordered the wrong set. It was all up from there. I really enjoyed my first set of markers, which was the Ohuhu brand. This is not sponsored in any way, shape, or form. I have my questions written down because this is my first YouTube video. I don't know how far this can go, but you know, let's get into some coloring books. So when I first started coloring, I was doing, I guess what they call flat coloring. I was coloring in like bold and easy coloring books. This is one of my like go-to books even up to this day. I'll show you just some pictures. Simple things like this is what I started coloring in. I don't really like cozy, but this would be like cozy, where there's like a lot of like different pictures on the page. But I'm gonna tell you this, you have to get into coloring and just start coloring different things so you can figure out what you like and figure out your style too. I kept going. Like I said, I ran across Coloring with Coco on TikTok, and I was like, oh, like she the bomb, like who she is, I need to color like her, blah blah blah. Found her, and I got a few of her books gradually over time. I'm gonna tell you this, coloring will take your money. Do it slow, don't follow people, try things for yourself, and just have fun. This is one of the pages out of Rest and Reflect, Coloring with Coco. And this is one of my pages. This is not one of my very first pages, but this is one of my pages. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna show you my first page I did for her. I actually met Coloring with Coco. She came to Georgia. She had like a little coloring meetup where people came and we sat down and we listened to her interview, answer questions. She was pregnant at the time, and it was just so surreal. Like, it's like, okay, I've been coloring for a couple months, and I'm actually reading like someone that's famous. She has her own books. She has put out so many great things in the community about like that has to do with coloring, and it was just so nice to like meet her and ask her questions, and then we got to color, sit down and color afterwards. But these are just a few of my pages from Coloring with Coco, Rest and Reflect. I have so many of her books. I kept coloring. Ran across another live and I found my girl Jaha, Dakari Moon. So Dakari Moon is a brand. She has a studio in Fayetteville, Georgia, and when I tell y'all, 8 down, like this lady is like, whew. You know when you meet somebody and like you just know that you will instantly click with them? That's how it was for her. And by the way, I'm wearing her shirt. I am a part of her art club and I subscribe to her channel. Dakari Moon is the name. Every month we get a box. In the box we get coloring books, a new art medium to try out, and it's just a lot of different things to explore. So I found her, and this is one of her books, Bloom Soul. So I got this in the box, and these are a few of the pictures that I colored. So she'll always have a color plan on the left and then pictures on the right for you to color. Like I said, like these are pictures that I recently colored within the past few months. It's not like how I started coloring. How did I get my name? My name on TikTok originally was P. Marie. And I was like, I don't like this. I get into coloring, like I try and be an artist. I want like something more boom, something more pizzazz, like something that gonna like say my name. Like when I open the door, like they know like she coming through. So I told my fiance, I was like, I want to change my name on TikTok. I've been asking everybody on TikTok like why I should change my name to. He was like, okay, let me think about it. So like I said, I'm from St. Thomas and I love mangoes, I love the beach, I love palm trees. I was just trying out like those things on TikTok and people were giving me all kind of stuff. Like I was just like, no, dine it, ain't sticking. So I just started writing stuff, and believe it or not, my fiance came up with the name. He was like, what about chaotic? You know, it goes with your style, the way you color, the way you do your art. And I was just like, I like that, chaotic. And I was like chaotic queen, and I started just writing a whole bunch of different things in my notes. He was like, why you don't just do chaotic coloring? And I was like, okay, cool. So like, okay, I gonna make an Instagram page, a Facebook page. Like it just went up from there. And then he was like, but you gotta spell it with a K. And I was just like, why? Like why can't we just spell it with a C? And he was just like, just to be different. I was like, you know what, that's it. So I changed my name and everybody went sick on TikTok. It's just like, I don't know, like coloring just brings so much relaxation for me. Every time I open a book and I just create a new page, it just does something to me. Like it just eases my anxiety. Like coloring is just very relaxing. That's all I could really say. Like I just get in my own world to the point where my dad would be like, another coloring book? Like Amazon to the door, knocking, ringing my doorbell. And next crayon, and next this, and next that. And I'm like, oh, mind your business. Like this is me time. Like this is for me. Like can I have something? Because you know, when you have kids, it's like everything is about them. How do I choose colors? To be honest, I don't choose colors. The markers come with swatch sheets. When I first started coloring, I ain't gonna lie, I saw people swatching, so I was like, oh well, follow suit. Like you have to swatch so you can know how the colors come out. Makes sense, right? People do that. They do that, and that's what works for them. I haven't finished watching these 180 markers yet. It just, you either just go with the flow. People would be like, oh, how you come up with that idea? I don't know. My brain would just be like, use yellow and green, or use pink, purple, aqua, and it just goes with the flow. Like the colors just flow, and I'm like, oh, like I want to see a zigzag here, a zigzag there, and I just do it. That's just what it is. I can't really tell you how I choose my colors. Sometimes on my TikTok live, I will ask people, oh, like what color to do the hair. But if you join my TikTok live, I'm not gonna ask you how to color the whole page. No shade, no tea to anybody out there that does coloring lives, but not the live to come to if you want to help pick colors, because I do my thing. I color in my page how I want to, and if you don't like that, then you could just leave. I'm gonna ask suggestions. Like if I get stumped, I'm like, what color we should do this, what color we should do that. We could do a poll, but not every single minute. A binder that I just had in my house, and I was like, you know, I'm gonna start saving my pages in here just to show like my progress. So I have them in these clear plastic sheets, and it didn't come like this. These stickers is stickers that I collected over time. This is like one of my first set of pictures that I colored when I started coloring. And like I said, you can print out pages. You don't always have to get coloring books. I forget to tell I actually won 3rd place in a coloring contest for Beyond You, the marker brand that I showed y'all. So yeah, I went to a place and I was just like, oh, okay. These are pictures by Flavis, the artist. She's on TikTok. I'll tag everybody below that I mentioned just to give them a shout out and you guys can connect with them too. These are some pages from Flavis, and she has 2 volumes of her coloring books out. Definitely connect with her. This is one of my absolute favorite. I don't do a lot of coloring challenges. I'm like, oh, I'm about to win this challenge. Let me get this challenge. So this one was make your coloring page mosaic, and I did these with Prismacolor pencils. And this one was another one. You had to choose your favorite candy, which Starburst isn't my favorite candy, but I thought it would be easy to like put out on a page. My binder separated by artists. So I have some Coco pages in here as well. This is the Kari Moon Jaha. So these are some printouts from her. This was a monochromatic page. I did all yellow. I also do use different mediums too. I'm learning because like I said, I get the art box from the Kari Moon and she sends all pastels. I just try watercolor pencils, so many different things. So I'll probably do a video more in depth just on like her stuff because it's a lot. It's a lot. But if you're definitely looking for like a community, definitely, you know, follow all these people on TikTok and connect with us for sure. So that's my binder. I'm getting into watercolor and painting. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, I love to doodle. Doodling is another form of relaxation for me. Let me show y'all. So basically you just take like a pen or a marker and you just make a bunch of scribbles on the page and then you color in the shapes. You could round the curves and put patterns inside if you want to. So there's a whole bunch of things you could do for doodling. But I'm just gonna show a few of mine. These were gel sticks that I got again in one of the monthly art boxes. They started painting too. So this is where me posting my first YouTube video comes in. I started watercolor and I was like, oh, I like this. I also started painting with acrylic paint, and I just see myself living on a beach, painting, selling my painting someplace. Like, I don't know. Like, I had to ask my mother, like, I used to like coloring this much when I was younger, and she was like, yeah. And I'm like, Mom, this is stuff you have to tell me so I could tell the people and I could have a story, because I'm just here like, oh, you know, I just started coloring out of the whim, but I used to color a lot, allegedly. And my cousin commented on one of my pictures a while ago, and she was like, you know, I'm so glad you found coloring again. And I was just like, what? Like, why don't I remember this? These are some things I did for watercolor. Just playing around. This is a doodle, and then these are supposed to be blueberries. Like I said, very beginner. I'm a beginner, so do not come for me in the comments. So I see myself in 5 years. I see myself selling paintings. 10 years, I see myself possibly having like an art studio or something, teaching kids, possibly. I don't know. I just know that I want to be an artist. I want to create art. What do I want to create? Which medium I'm gonna stick with? I don't know. I feel like I'm a serial art person. I don't know. I'm just using all kinds of different things. These this is watercolor. So I'm just exploring. Follow me on all platforms: Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. The name is the same, chaotic_coloring1. This is my first YouTube video, so make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. Like, who would have thought? Decent flower. These were done with watercolor pencils. So I think that's it. I think I show you a lot. I had my worry stone. I had some notes here. I don't even know if I went through all the notes, but again, my name is Chaotic, and it's so nice to meet you guys and formally just talk about coloring, relaxation, and what it has done for me. If you are a beginner, if you just get into coloring, I just want to first of all tell you welcome to the coloring family. The #1 rule is to have fun. Number 2, don't compare yourself to nobody else. People always tell me, oh, I'm trying to do my page like you, trying to like, and that's fine. Like, they could color like me, but at the end of the day, like, you need to find your style and who you are, because God made us all different for a reason. Don't copy nobody. Don't try to be like nobody. Be yourself. And number 3, do the thing. Just do it. Here I am making my first YouTube video. I gotta go edit it. I am about to post it, and I am super excited. Like, Oh, you know what? I was not prepared, but he made a shirt that says follow the chaotic chaos, because it's a movement. I don't know where we're moving to. I don't know where we're going, but I'm going somewhere and y'all are coming with me. So again, thank you guys for your time. Subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna tag everybody below and see y'all in the next video. Bye.